Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin. Hi Peter. Oh, there's the shot! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Ansu Fati. Kera. Teze. Here's Zakaria. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ansu Fati. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafael Varane. Now Mbappe. Pele. And it's De Jong. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Balogun. Monaco finding their passes. Camara receives it in a good position here. Great vision. Golovin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So it is still 0-0. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. De Jong. Mbappe to Bruno Fernandes. Kamara. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Teze. Ansu Fati, he has found the way through. He has a look up. They're urging him to shoot. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's been taken short. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Golovin. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ansu Fati. Oh, really good feet. Now it's Pele. De Jong. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Monaco applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And now the breakaway. That's a cute ball. Terrific header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Balogun really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet. Bruno Fernandes! Cleared without complication. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's missed, but not by that far. Corner number 2 then. Mbappe with the short one. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Bruno Fernandes. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Rafael Varane probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And Sufati. Now it's Balogun. Stood up well to him there. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cannavaro. Marquez. Now Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Teze did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van Bronckhorst. Bruno Fernandes. Short changes him with that pass. Caio Henrique. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets things going for the second half.
Israel clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
No, that was never going to make it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Israel come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And Sufati. That's been cut out, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take in a good area. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Camara gets into a good position. Camara. And it's Teze. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper's dealt with that. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Monaco looking to pass their way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bruno Fernandes. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's a good foot in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Teze. Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's onside. Oh, he's been caught napping. He gets... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Monaco have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Jong can see things others simply cannot. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He is through here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Foot in. Mbappe tries to get it clear. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Now it's Ansu Fati, and he's had it nicked away. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
That has ended up in no man's land. Monaco making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bruno Fernandes. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bruno Fernandes. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. 5 minutes left on the clock. Golovin. Teze. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Israel really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Caio Henrique, passing is crisp and sharp, and that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. He's got away. Flings it across. Short changes him with... De Jong! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. That could have goes for a shot! Deftly away. Looking for options for movement. Joelinton herring after the ball here. De Jong reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
He's trying the shot. It's loose man. And another try! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that. He's gone for goal. That's got him rattled. And the keeper's given it away. And the shot! It's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Hall made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that is expertly dealt with. Trippier.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
For Joelinton. Great vision. Oh, what a ball! Moran with the clearance. Great ball, and he's in here. Crosses it in. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gordon is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Azar. Marquez. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has ended up in no man's land. Byrne. Tonali. Played out to the left flank. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Newcastle are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's straight offside. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Gordon. Marquez looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Israel are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Substitution for Israel, number 23.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 15,
Tonali.
David Villa. Number 8, Schneider.
Elanga.
Number
Rafael
10,
Varane cannot be beaten that easily.
Number 22,
Pele,
Lee
that's
Canyon.
been intercepted.
Coming on the field,
Gordon.
number 9, Mbappe.
Elanga.
Number
Oh, it's
19,
beyond the defence.
Mbumo.
He can run onto
Number
that.
7, Bruno Fernandes. Number 20, Pele.
Good work on the right
Number
flank
21,
here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh no, this does not look good. Gordon.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Elanga. Now the delivery. Oh, smashing header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he get on the end of this? Thiaw makes the interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Thiaw cuts it out. Trippier.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Cannavaro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's in! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Gordon. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Joe Linton showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Gordon could try cutting inside here. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Joe Linton. Gordon, he's on it, can he get away? Punched away. Chow promptly onto that, and that is that. Newcastle finding their passes. Gordon threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
"75 minutes played. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. Joe Linton. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's been played through. He has a look up. And they've got rid. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Varane did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nicely spread. Elanga. Newcastle have got it back and they'll have another go. But he's well positioned here. Great chance! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Goal!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. Newcastle go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Willock. That's a little off target.
2 added
Bruno
minutes has been
Fernandes.
indicated.
That has been slung wide. 2 minutes to be added on. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks... He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Mbappe. Yamal. He's in a great position. Yamal! And it's come back out to him. They've scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Good ball, good take. Now the cross. Eric Garcia gets it away. Stood up well to him there. Rafinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Fermin. Bernal. Dani Olmo. And it's been played through. Now this could be a chance. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? And the flag has stayed down. Rafinha. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the... Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, lovely header, but really, it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Vinicius Junior. Israel are 3 down and sinking. And it's Messi. Messi looking to... And Messi! And that tested the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Mbappe goes short. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's delightful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had Messi! Rafinha. They get a throw in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dani Olmo.
You can never be short of runners.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Dani Olmo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé. Israel are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Olmo. Played out towards the right wing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. And it's... There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. And the ball's gone astray. He's on it. Can he get away? The referee's awarded a free kick. So, what can they come up with here? And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Cannavaro.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And Van Bronckhorst. Big chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fermin. Dani Olmo. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And the action is back on the way.
Israel really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now it's Rafinha. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo, over to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Lopez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a nicely way...
A header! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bernal. Ferran Torres. Oh, Red, nice interception.
No way through there.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Very nicely done. Skims one in.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ferran Torres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bernal opts for safety. And it's Olmo. Ferran Torres. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Decent progress down the left. Mbappe is onto this. Bernal. Balde.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Rafinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Pinches it off him. Rafinha gets into a good position. Messi. Mbappe. And it's Bernal. Played out to the left flank. Couldn't squeeze it through. Spread neatly. Bruno Fernandes.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking tidy in possession here. Israel have their third corner. Mbappe plays it short. It's a loose ball. Van Bronckhorst, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Koundé wins the duel this time. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Koundé and Dani Olmo. Bernal. And it's Koundé.
Israel really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. Barcelona finding their passes. Great, but it's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cambio de jugadores.
Israel are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Lewandowski!
He's put his foot right through that one.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bernal.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kubasi.
3 minutos de descuento.
Ball played for Rashford. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And the number on the board is 3. Kubasi. Aimed beyond the defence. Vermin. And it's Rashford. Azar. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here.
Now it's Boadu. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
He is through here. He's had a shot. It's in.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Shooten. Dest. Fairman. Now it's Boadu.
He could be in here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Knocks it into space. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe goes short. How could it go? Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Strokes it back. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Very nicely done. Varane gets it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's crossed into the middle. Oh, important interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's through, now is he in? The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for the shots. Decent hit from there. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Marquez. Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And somehow it stayed out. Fairman. And it's Perisic. Now it's Boadu. PSV disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Batistuta. Kovac breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Perisic is onto it in a flash. Pinches it off him. Out for a throw. Fairman. Dest.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That's a good intervention. And he's let fly! And that was probably asking just too much. Fairman. Israel are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's got away. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Schuten. Now Veerman. And he's been shifted off it. Perisic. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Perisic delivers. Marquez deals with that comfortably. Well, that has not gone well. Veerman. That has been slung wide. Gets into some space. Chance for a shot! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Israel, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run, David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schuten, it's a pretty loose pass. David Villa! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball, take too long, and that happens, it gets pinched.
Veerman. And that's a throw-in. That's a throw. Now it's Villa. And this is Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Israel have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Veerman. He's found a way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
David Villa. And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution for Israel. Number 15.
So that's two now without reply.
Coming on
Well,
to
with this
replace
kind of
him
authority,
is
Peter, why not
number
push on and
23,
totally kill this off?
Robert Lewandowski.
Foot in. Threads one in. And he welcomes it in. Cleared away. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Mbappe plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! PSV are looking to go forward now. Out of play for a throw. Great vision. Always onto this. Oh, great chance! And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
So there's going to be another change here. Spread it left. And that could set him on his way. Kovac gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was quick to react. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. Now that's well seen too. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dest. Israel have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Now it's Perisic. It's played through for him.
PSV really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's picked his way through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Mbappe with the short one. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 19, Mbumo. Number 13,
It's gone
Batistuta.
out for a throw-in.
Number 7, Bruno Fernandes.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Number 8, Schneider.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 10,
He's
Hazard.
a sharp little ball here. Messi. And that has been clubbed away.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Till. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Shelton getting this one clear. No, again there's no way through. Fairman. Could try cutting inside here. Thinks about the shot. De Jong plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Dest.
And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all
Please
a
keep
very
your
good
eyes
evening.
on your children during the match at all times.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Good effort from distance.
Vinicius Junior
Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through.
Bruno Fernandes.
That's a shade optimistic.
Rudiger.
Gets it away.
Rafael Varane.
He shifted it to the flank.
He's having a go! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Israel!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And Batistuta! Rudiger. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Mbappe goes short. Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Now, can they get him away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Oh, it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Jong clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Israel have their second corner now.
Mbappe with the short one. Shoots!
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Valverde. And he's there to retrieve it. Garcia. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Valverde. Valverde. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rudiger. Alaba. Alexander-Arnold.
Decent progress down the left.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goulet.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Good ball over the top.
And it's made its way to him.
That's a corner kick.
Goulet plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Villa. Rudiger. And that has not gone well. De Jong
Looking to penetrate opposition lines.
And he's intervened well there. Garcia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is very well defended.
Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Israel merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Israel can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Israel definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Batistuta going about things with real menace. He has found the way through. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alexander-Arnold. De Jong gets a foot in here, threads one in, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Courtois is there to clear.
Israel really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Garcia. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Valverde. Goulet. Shot could be on. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Israel needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chouameni. Great vision. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Villa, out towards the flank. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tidily. Now Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's beautifully weighted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Chouameni. That's Valverde. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Bayer claims comfortable. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16 será sustituido por el dorsal 11. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulart, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Valverde.
Pretty robust defending.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Stoichkov was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Looking for options for movement. Stoichkov looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Israel take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Back into the middle. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sabitzer takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Batistuta.
This is promising.
Oh, that's fabulous. And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Israel with the corner, they're first. Mbappe goes short. How could it go? He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Sabitzer is there, and he can get that clear. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that has left him in a heap. Quarter of an hour played. Good ball, good take. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Sabitzer.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that could set him on his way. He is through, shoots! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to clear it. Goes for goal!
No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nemecha. Now it's Villa. Borussia Dortmund applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And he skips past his man. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a little off target. Adeyemi.
And he's on his way.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Fabio Silva.
He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Bronckhorst.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Oh, really well played.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Lofted, big header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's De Jong. And he's had a hit!
Oh, that was close. He's gone looking for safety. Quality ball. Spread out to the left. Nemecha.
Israel certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
That has not gone well. Anton. Nemecha. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's played forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Look at the space here. He's got... Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. 2! And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Israel really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Number 13,
That gets things going for the second half.
15, David Villa.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Israel do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Israel can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. And it's with the keeper.
Israel are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Now it's Fabio Silva. Not the most accurate pass. He's picked his way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sabitzer.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Nice bit of trickery. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Lewandowski. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Schlotterbeck. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Girassi. Now this could be a chance. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played in deep. And that was very necessary. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking to play him in. Now the ball in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good read.
That was well...
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of...
Shapes to shoot! Bruno Fernandes.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Girassi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Great vision. And he's in on goal. He won't be happy with that one. Chance, surely! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this fourth...
He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. That pass isn't the best. Here's a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. Oh, what has happened here? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cannavaro gets a foot in here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he latch on to this? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Pepe. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Gay. And they win it back again. Opts for safety. Threads one in. David Villa. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Perez. That looks a good ball through.
And he's one-on-one! And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he was...
And the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Villarreal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Israel with the corner, they're first. Mbappe goes short. Shoots! Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position. Passing nice and neat. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to get it away. Perez. Gay. That's a good ball out wide. Gay. Pepe. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. David Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Well, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Israel can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Perez. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now that's well seen too. Pepe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vega. Well read, nice interception. Gay has created one goal already. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Looking for the run.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. The most accurate pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Pepe.
Oh, really well played.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vega. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. He's missed, but not by that far.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22,
Villarreal choosing to make the first change.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 17. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. David Villa gets into a good position. And that's gone loose. It is a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal
Schneider
21.
plays it short. Turns and the shot! That's a decent clearance.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vinicius Junior. Israel are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about.
He's going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's in a great position here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gay, 2 minutes to be added on. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get it through? Oh, he's burst through. Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Schneider with the short one. No way through, so goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is as far as it goes. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for us.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. That's good running with the ball. Varane wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Akliouche is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, we're talking about an explosive player, Peter. He'll be looking to play on the shoulder of the last defender as much as possible. So if his teammates can manage to play it in behind, then the opposition goalie...
Akliouche! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So it is still 0-0. Busio. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Busio. Looking tidy in possession here. He's in space and looking for options. And he decides to cross it. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. No, that's been intercepted. Busio. It's a good ball out wide.
Pretty robust defending.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Akliouche. He's tried one! Decent hit and on target. Busio. Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball, good take. Busio.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's well spotted. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Busio. Venezia finding their passes. Can he latch on to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Busio. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, important interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is good alertness. Busio. Busio. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe, not the most accurate pass. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Busio. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Mbappe!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
And there's the shot! And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's done very... And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Just eases him off the ball.
20, David Villa.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Busio. And that's really well manoeuvred.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Venezia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Villa, David Villa. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Oh, that's nice. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Jong plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Israel are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Busio. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
3 minutes added time.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Busio. Take back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an